outpouring of the Spirit in the New Testament?
Well, definitely there are more blessings that unbelievers share in common grace. Not in saving grace, but in common grace, there are more. Remember that in the Old Testament, practically the work of the Spirit is confined to Israel, his people, and none with the pagan world. But now it extends even to the unbelieving world. And Hebrews 6, one of the experiences cited there is they have tasted of the Holy Spirit or the power of the Holy Spirit, but they still fall away. What does that mean? It means that they are part of the collective church, and when the church is blessed, they share the blessings. But that does not mean to say they are saved. And you think that that must be a rare occurrence. There may be such people in our churches who share the blessings of the church and yet will not be saved.
Thank you, Pastor.
From Arnel Belando, clarification, just like in the case of King Saul na umalis sa kanyang Spirit of God, ibig sabihin po ba sa kasalukuyang mga Kristiyano ay maaari ring tahanan sila pansamantala ng Holy Spirit for a certain task and lives afterwards? How do we consider the fact na ang Holy Spirit ay para sa mga true Christians lamang, and once they are indwelt, lasting na po ito forever? Please correct me po, Pastor. Yes, I'm correcting you. Kaya nga ito ay sinasabi natin Old Testament, not to be compared to the richness of the New Testament. We will see in the New Testament the indwelling is permanent, permanent for the Christian, where in the Old Testament the coming upon of the Spirit was episodic. There is not that indwelling of the Spirit in the New Testament. Remember, if the Spirit of Christ does not dwell in you, you are not His. Romans 8. So that is a permanent identity of the Christian, that the Spirit dwells in him. So that is part of the richness of New Testament Holy Spirit work because of Christ. And so it's not, ito nga yung ingatan natin. Nakita mong nangyari sa Old Testament, conclusion, ganun din sa ngayon. Nagkaroon ng pagkakaiba dahil sa Pentecost. And the reason why there's a Pentecost is because of the work of Christ. Remember again John 7:39. The Spirit cannot be given because Christ is not yet glorified. Yun din ang sinabi niya sa Upper Room Discourse. The Comforter cannot come unless I leave you. So there is the sequence of Christ must finish his work, but once finished, the Spirit's work will be poured out in the richness that was unprecedented compared to the Old Testament. So pagdating sa indwelling, pag-aaralan din natin yan, at sa mga Kristiyano, ang ibig sabihin niya na permanent indwelling. But that is not something we take for granted. Again, I mentioned, I think, in the beginning, indwelling is not a state. We often transform it into a noun. In the New Testament, it's always a verb. It's an action. It's something happening. It's not something that's just there. So it talks of the Spirit dwells in you. So it's an active reality. So if there is no active presence of the Spirit in your life, you cannot retreat to the concept of status indwelling. But more of that when you come to the indwelling of the Holy Spirit. Other questions? Meron ka pa, boy? Yung naka-raise pahan mo.
Sorry, Pastor, hindi pala natanggal.
Raise kayo ng hand, madaling shortcut ay Alt-Y. Mag-raise ng hand and then another Alt-Y, matatanggal yung raised hand. Questions? Okay, let's take a break.